Hello everyone, Pikachu here, and this is a new series that I'm starting because I really don't like Season 8. So I thought I would make some videos where I have a little bit of fun, and I'm calling it Sub-Meta Shenanigans, where I take a mon that is either not meta at all, or a form or version of some sort of Metamon, and bring it on the rank ladder and see if we can get some wins with it. And today, I'm featuring Rotom-Mow. And there's a little bit of Rotom, but I was more thinking along the lines of this filling the shoes of a Zapdos. A Zapdos that gets Will-O-Wisp. So, we get some really good battles, actually. So definitely you'll want to stick around for those. And if you do like it, definitely leave a like, comment. If you do want to sub, you definitely can. And let me know what you want me to use next. I have another video coming out with a different Pokemon that is a lot worse than Rotom coming out soon, so definitely stick around for that. But I hope you enjoy the games. Single battle ranked off stream. I am not currently doing singles, but we'll see. Bad mods is what I live for. Exactly. That's what I live for as well. So, first battle we see another Tauren Ogre with Weezing-Gigas, Alecki, and Urshifu. And the rule of the day is we have to bring the Rotom. No ifs, ands, or buts, we are bringing the Rotom. So, the question becomes, what can we do with it? I can go Tauren Ogre, or I could go Tauren Rotom. And I think I'm going to go Tauren Rotom. If I can set up a Tailwind, I think Kyogre can definitely use stuff in the back. Umbreon seems so nice. If we can get rid of stuff like their max, we just have to be really careful around Urshifu. I think Urshifu is definitely going to be a problem. Celesteela can kind of deal with it as like a late game max. Steel is actually really good. Alecki's a problem, but we have Rotom. Let's go. Let's go for it. First battle with the team. I haven't decided if I'm going to do 2 or 3 yet, but we'll find out as we go. My opponent is locked in. And it is time. Fan of Gigas Weezing when I'm using them on my team. I think it's good in specific scenarios, but any good team's gonna be ready for it. That's about how it goes with Gigas Weezing. All right. So we have the Rotom. And I'm going to try and burn. Definitely going to try and burn that Urshifu. Because if we get a burned Urshifu out here, ooh, we're sitting pretty. Chat, we're sitting so pretty if we can burn that Urshifu. Rotom's really good versus Alecki. It doesn't take hits well from an Urshifu, but it will take a hit. Looks like we win the speed tie, assuming they are max speed. Let's see what they go for. They also go for that Tailwind. Not surprising at all. What will Urshifu go for? Will it go after my Rotom? Will they respect the Rotom? They probably will, given that they are a Kyogre team. They do respect the Rotom. Obvious critical hit. Wisp connects. So important that we connect that Wisp right there. So important. Is there a reason I don't have a Citrus Berry on this Rotom? I feel like I was supposed to be Citrus. I'm not sure. But I think we live another hit, thanks to that. I think we actually live another hit from the Urshifu. We would not live a double up. However, I can just sort of Hurricane there, and I can go for a T-Bolt into this Tornadus. And the Urshifu, which was definitely one of the bigger threats on their team, is quite neutered at this point. So, Alecki and Ogre in their back? That's very possible. We miss our Hurricane. You'll love to see it. I love missing Hurricanes. There's a good chance they have Kyogre. We'll see if they have Regieleki. But the fact that they tunneled into the Rotom tells me at a bare minimum they have Kyogre. That still does so much. Crit does not go through Burn, for those of you that are wondering. It does not. Crit goes through lots of things, but it does not go through Burn. Hello, Neve. How are you doing? I'm using Rotom Mow, and I just literally missed my Hurricane into this Urshifu, unfortunately for me. Would have been real nice to hit it, but 70%. That is it banded? I feel like it wasn't enough to be banded, but given that it was burned, I feel like banded Urshifu does more to my Rotom, to be honest. I think there's a chance that a banded Urshifu would have done more to my Rotom. Because we're quite bulky. I did run the calc. I did run the calc on it. The Wicked Blow was not banded damage. The Wicked Blow didn't do enough to my Rotom to be choice banded. It did, like, exactly the amount that it should have. Given, my exact investment. Oh my goodness, I actually hit the Hurricane. Can you believe it? They go for a Darkness. Alright. Into Torn. We're gonna find out. I mean, I guess we're not really gonna find out if they're banded. Because... yeah, that doesn't really look like banded damage, guys. I'm pretty sure it's just Sash. My Tornadus doesn't have any investment, so it doesn't take hits as well as you might want it to. Kind of, unfortunately, how it goes. Potentially could have been nice to Dynamax my Tornadus. Also would have been nice to just hit the Hurricane and have a dead Urshifu. Would have been a... I guess I still would have lost my Rotom, but... Torn just frail. Yeah, Tornadus is just frail. If we're being honest. I don't have Origin Pulse because I don't like Origin Pulse. Because I always miss. So, that is definitely unfortunate for me. I do think they're going to be able to go for an Airstream Water Spout. I think our Steela will live it. My Steela does outspeed my Kyogre right now. So it's not necessarily in my best interest to go for... oh wait, I outspeed the... they didn't Airstream, right? I'm pretty sure I outspeed this Torn. I think that's my exact... yeah, that's my exact speed stat, is to outspeed these Torns by 1 point right now. So I can click Water Spout here, and I can Airstream again into this Kyogre. We should outspeed the Tornadus. Then we should be able to Airstream so that our Kyogre will outspeed the Tornadus because we're full speed. Not full speed, we're pretty full speed modest. Right, they went for the Darkness. They didn't go for the Airstream. I went for an Airstream. And my Celesteela is timid with a lot of speed investment, which means that I can go for the Airstream and I already outspeed them because they went for that Darkness instead of the Airstream, which they probably weren't expecting such a fast Celesteela, and now they're going to lose the game for it. Because they may have Regieleki, but I have 2 Pokemon left. And they don't have Dynamax. Very nice, Bouncy Boy. I'm going to go for a Scald. And I am going to go for a Rockfall. They protect. Maybe should not have gone for the Rockfall, but this is fine. I can still Flash Cannon it, I think. Maybe Airstream was... yeah, Airstream was better if they protect. Because then my Kyogre would outspeed it next turn. Since that is the speed stat I do hit. Whereas now I don't. But... that's okay. We're gonna be fine. I wanted that extra Sand Chip on the Alecki that I didn't need if I would have been able to go for Water Spout the next turn. Kyogre is not Darkness and an Electroweb will not KO both. So I am going to go for a Scald. And which one of these is the most accurate? Air Slash? It is Air Slash. And I think my Celesteela is +1 special attack. It is. So I think Air Slash will do good enough damage to the point where I can KO them with... I can either protect or something. We do go down. We were at -1 special defense, not too surprising. But a Scald should get them from here. Didn't have to worry about protects. Just get them with the Scald. Nice! Rotom-Mow landing a Will-O-Wisp. And That's all it was able to do this game, but I did bring it, and we pick up that dub. Really nice to see. Celesteela as well, showing off, like, having a fast set that specifically speed creeps those base 1, I think base 111s is really, really useful. Meteor Beam is 100% when used against me. Well, I didn't even have to click it that game. I didn't use it this game. I just airstreamed the Urshifu for the +1. And we take those wins. Let's get one more with this team. That one was pretty fast, I think, as well. Yeah, that one was really, really fast. I may do 3 if they all go that fast. And again, these should be going up on YouTube at some point, because I think it'll be a fun way to send off my least favorite format. And I'm planning on doing like 2 episodes tonight, so if you all stick around, you'll see a few different things that are coming soon. I know Zamazenta gets wide guard. They do have the tail end. But the name of the game is we have to bring the Rotom, so we'll find a way to do that one way or another. I think this is an Umbreon game, guys. I kind of want to keep Torn in the back. Oh, goodness. Celesteela is so good here. Celesteela, though? What else do I bring, then? Salty Tweet gave me a laugh. I'm glad. I'm glad that someone got a laugh out of it. That's what really matters at the end of the day. Alright, how do I bring all of these mons? The answer is I can't bring all these mons. So I think that means we're not bringing Kyogre, basically. So we're gonna go Umbreon, I'll lead the Rotom, and then we're gonna go Celestial Tornadus, because the rule is we gotta bring the Rotom. So if we gotta bring the Rotom, I guess it means we're gonna leave Kyogre this game. Wouldn't be sub-meta shenanigans if we didn't at least do one stupid thing per game. So let's get into this one. Very fun trainer card. Let's see what they lead here. I think Umbreon's really nice against this person. We have Foul Play. They have a Coco. We have Snarl. They have a Coco. I have a Rotom. We should outspeed the Lapras. Our Rotom Rotom has like a high enough base speed that we should just outspeed it. I'll go for Snarl. And I think I'll just Leaf Storm the Lapras. If we can like get them in range of like Celesteela coming in a bit later and clicking buttons, we'll be in a really good spot. And potentially breaking Sash on Coco as well is going to be really nice. Still haven't used a Switcheroo cheese since I'd rather be able to tank hits than cheese stuff. Yeah, I'm about the cheese. I like cheesing. It's fun. Madness. Ooh. Luckily for me, we have that lefties. And we have an odd HP stat, which means we go above half on that madness. Get that Snarl. Probably vested Coco. Although that didn't do a whole lot, so I don't know if that's vested damage, but typically that's the only reason you'd want to run Madness, is for the Assault Vest. We can't Yawn, obviously, but do I go for the Leaf Storm into the Coco? Nah, I really want damage on that Lapras. I'll Leaf Storm it. I'll Leaf Storm the Lapras. They withdraw. Huh. Into Zamazenta. Alright, alright, I see you. I see you. I can go for the Willow onto that. Are they gonna Madness my Rotom now? No, they're really going into Umbreon. Wow. They are really going into Umbreon. We miss. Nice! Nice! Real nice. I wonder if they're gonna double the Umbreon this turn. I wonder why they're tunneling so hard into it. Maybe they have, I wonder why they're tunneling so hard into my Umbreon. I guess Lapras doesn't do well against it, but don't know why you would tunnel so hard. I guess I'll go for the Moonlight. We'll go for the Moonlight, and we'll go for the Willow into the Zamazenta if we're able to get that off. Chip would have been Chip if I had hit my Leaf Storm, but I guess that's how it goes. Is this PC4 or just ranked? The PC4 qualifier ended at 8 p.m., so this is just ranked. I think they hate Snarl. Very possible. They also went for Howl. If they really hated Snarl, like bringing in Zamazenta, you'd think they'd have Wide Guard or something. Can we hit a move, Rotom? Thank you. Beautiful. Beautiful right there. Get that burn. Onto that Pokemon. Get that Moonlight up. Go all the way back. Nasty Plot. Or not Nasty Plot. Nature's Madness. Not today. They can protect. They can do what they're going to do. But at the end of the day, we're getting Chip and they are not. So now I'll just continue to Snarl. I'll go for another Leaf Storm into the Lapras. They don't really threaten me right now. It could be physical Lapras. It very well could be. They're just gonna protect. I mean, like, at the end of the day, right? Like, yeah, you got your Zamazenta back up to neutral, but I guess I should start dealing with it then. I guess I should start T-bolting the Zamazenta then, if they're gonna howl like that, you know? But I really want Chip onto the Lapras. I wonder if they are physical Lapras. That'd be so interesting. My guess is they also just want their Zamazenta back up. Burn. I guess, yeah, I'll Snarl again, but this time I'll T-bolt the Zamazenta. I don't want it, like, if they're gonna give me a chance to just hit it, then I'll take it. If they are physical Lapras, we could be in for a bit of a bad time. Does Lapras get Icicle Crash? I don't actually know. If they are physical Lapras, like, you got me. They freaking got me. Its attack stat is the same as its special attack stat, so... Like, you know what? It gets Avalanche. There you go, gets Avalanche. That's a physical ice move. I'm sure it can do something with that. Could have been nice to go for the Will-O-Wisp. Close combat. Ow. Oh my goodness, we're alive. Umbreon dummy thick. I don't believe that. That's crazy. I don't believe that we're alive right now. That's wild. We get the Snarl off. If they go for the Resonance into my Rotom, we should find out right now if it's physical. If our Rotom lives, then, like, we're pretty sure that they're special. If we die, then they're physical. Alright, I don't think that's physical. That wouldn't be +2, right? I don't think that would be +2. Zamazenta Weak Sauce. I mean, they were burned, but they were also +2. So, that's nice. I will be able to, if I protect here, we should be fine. I guess I'll try and go for the Foul Play into the Zamazenta or Moonlight. I guess I'll try for the Foul Play into Zamazenta and I'll just click Protect. Rotom should eat it. Because we didn't get into barrier range, it means it did under 25%. There's a chance they try and finish off my Rotom here and then take the Lapras in, but we will see. Doesn't look like it. Looks like they just Behemoth Bash. That's fine. I guess they don't want to lower their stats anymore, which makes sense. Didn't really want to switch Celesteela in on anything in particular. So we're just going to take a chill. They Geyser. Interesting. Well, that puts me perfectly into barrier range, I believe. Actually, it doesn't. Because I protected, I actually didn't take enough damage to go into barrier range. That's really unfortunate, if I'm being honest. Do I bring in the Steela? I think I bring in the Steela, because I'm not really threatened by them right now. See how Zamazenta does in a double restricted format. Me too. That would be cool. If I had Volt Switch right now, that would be pretty nice. I think... I don't really want a Meteor Beam. It would be nice to get it off. But I don't want to eat the close combat. I think I'll Airstream. I don't need to Airstream if I'm going to set Tailwind the next turn. So I'll... Oh, it resists it. Never mind. I'm going to Airstream. Because it doesn't resist that. And, I think I'll go for the Protect again. I guess I go for Protect again. I guess we'll click Protect again. See if we can get it. Support Uber's a lot more viable in that format. It's better. I still don't think it's, like, as good. Because, like, yeah, you could have a Zamazenta, but what if you had, like, a Zacian and Kyogre instead of a Zamazenta, and then you just had 2 Ubers that destroy everything? Protect? Oh my gosh, we got it. I don't believe this. They went into it. This is crazy. What did they like go for a geyser into my and we get the KO. Oh man. Oh man. We get the speed boost. I don't think our Rotom outspeeds a Coco even with the +1, but oh man. They geyser, so that's into Celesteela most likely. How much do we take from this? Not a whole lot. I kind of want to let Rotom go down here so that I can get in my Tailwind Mon. I don't know how much I take from the Coco is the thing, right? I kind of want to go for a max guard and then go for the, like, Leaf Storm into the Coco. Could also have a Groudon that's getting boosted by Howl, it's boosted by Wide Guard. That's fair, but that's, like, that's putting a lot onto the Groudon. Versus, like, you could have a Groudon that's getting supported by, like, a different Mon doing the same thing. Lapras protects. T-Volt blocked. I think we live that. I think. Leaf Storm connects. Huge. Come on, Rotom. We don't do enough damage at all. Oh my goodness. Alright. I'm gonna Airstream. Or actually, do I Steel Spike? What could they have in the back? Lando. Yeah, we definitely want Steela to be faster. Or I guess a Steel Spike will be nice for the Lando as well. I'll Steel Spike the Coco. And, I guess I T-Bolt this Lapras for a little bit of chip. I don't know how much we take from a Coco, but I feel like it's a lot. Whimsicott's last. Alright. Alright. That's nice. T-Bolt, live! Oh my gosh, we're alive. We crit, that didn't matter. I don't think anyone else gets Snarl, Wide Guard, and Howl. Yeah, but if you're like Snarl, Wide Guard, Howl, they don't really need to respect you. Hello, Lucky, how are you doing? Like, the thing is, if they get rid of your Groudon, you're just kind of done. Compared to, like, all the other things that someone could have. Alright, the question of the day is, does Whim have Taunt? That's the question of the day. And if it does, we are a little bit sad. Could have been nice to switch out that turn. Instead of, like, into the Torn, instead of, like, going for that T-Bolt, but damage I could get to stick on the Lapras was good damage. Pretty sure Whim has Taunt. Not all Whim run Taunt. People are always like, Whim has Taunt always, but they don't. They run Switcheroo. They run Helping Hand. They run a lot of other moves. You'd be surprised. Don't think you want to eat plus... It's not a plus... Oh, I guess with Howl, it's a +1 Behemoth Bash. But, like... Imagine if I just have Zacian Kyogre. And, like, yeah, you have Groudon. But I have, like, all these other things. A Tailwind. They Hydro. We block it. We'll see if they have Taunt. They very well could. Yeah. Tailwind Protect, offense move. Like, there are so many things that Whim gets that are not Taunt. They might have Taunt, but not all of them do. Let's see if this one does. Let's see it. They don't have Taunt. This Whim doesn't have it. They go for Moonblast. That or they just didn't want to go for it. They crit me. Come on, Steela. Come on, Steela. We're like +2 right now. +3 right now. Come on, Steela. You got that power herb. Meteor Beam. Making the connections. Can we one-shot the Lapras? Oh my gosh, we don't. Holy crap. Close. We almost one-shot the Lapras, but not quite. That's a bulky boy. I think that had to be... I didn't see their screens wear off, which tells me I think they're Light Clay on this team. So we might actually lose, given that they crit that Moonblast. If they hadn't crit the Moonblast, we'd still be able to win. But I think because they crit, we lose. Yep, they were Light Clay Lapras, which is pretty good for them. Pretty nice for them to be, that crit, I think, seals up the game for them. I think we would have had it if they didn't crit. I think we would have lived 2 Moonblasts. Lapras protects. My Zacian team, Whims, was gonna run Tail and protect Charm. Yep, Charm is pretty good. The Moonblast, do we live? Nope, we don't. The crit mattered, I think. We lived on 155. We had we lived on 55. The first hit did 100. So, yeah, we would have lived 2 of them. We would have lived 2, but unfortunately they crit, so we do not. They have 1 turn of Tailwind. I have 2, but my Rotom doesn't do enough damage to them, so they're gonna win because Moonblast crit, and I did not one-shot a Lapras with Meteor Beam. So that's how it goes. But Taunt was not the end of it. It was... I'm actually gonna run that calc. That's actually insane. That my Celesteela at +3 with Meteor Beam did not KO. We're gonna do one more with this team, I think. I believe I know what my Celesteela's investment is. With Light Screen. Yeah, that's just like... If they're 4 HP even, it's a roll. If they're 4 HP, it's a damage roll to one-shot a... Oh, that's a Calm Lapras. Yeah, so if they're modest full HP... They were probably modest full HP, and I needed a pretty high roll. But they were a little bit chipped from Snarl, so I think I just low-rolled them. I low-rolled the Meteor Beam, and they crit me with Moonblast, so sometimes that's how it goes. Sometimes you get crit. Sometimes you get crit by the moves. They made some good protects with Lapras, but... And unfortunately, we just couldn't do it. Moonblast crit too strong. And here we go, Zacian Dragapult Moltres. Last game with the team. The rule is we have to bring the Rotom. The battles are going alright. This is the 3rd battle with this team, and then I'm going to switch to a different one. And you guys aren't ready for what mon we're using. Neve, you're going to be pretty excited. I'm telling you right now, you're going to be pretty excited for what I have for the next team. Umbreon looking quite good. Zacian, there's a chance it has the Fairy move, but not all of them actually run Play Rough. And if this one doesn't have it, we could be in a pretty good spot. Amoonguss is a bit of an issue for sure. Because I don't have Taunt on my Tornadus. But I kind of want to just go Steela, if we're being honest. Do I just go like Rotom Steela? Does Rotom even outspeed Steela? I don't think it does. Yeah, Steela's way faster. So I'd need to like Hurricane and double an Amoonguss if I was going to lead it. We go Rotom. As much as I want to bring Umbreon, I think I have to bring Kyogre. Yep. Hello, Larzy. How are you doing? I am using Rotom-Mow and then Mystery Mon. You guys are not ready for Mystery Mon. It'll take me a few minutes to change the layout over, but I will be doing some more battles afterward. You'll definitely want to stick around because you guys are not ready for what's about to hit. Alrighty, Torn Steela against Zacian Whim. Mystery Team, yes. Mow Mystery Team. Mow is not on the Mystery Team. Mystery Mon, but not Rotom-Mow. This is the only Rotom-Mow team that I have for tonight. We'll just Steel Spike the Zacian. If they want to go for sub, if they want to go for whatever, we are just here. Can we guess? You can guess, although I may have spoiled it in certain locations. So, it may not be so mystery for some of you that were reading certain locations. This could be Whim Switcheroo Eject button, but guess we'll find out. Mr. Mime. It is not Mr. Mime. It is not Mr. Mime. I got a little bit of inspiration for where to put this Pokemon from watching the battles tonight. I didn't know what second Mon I wanted to use today, but when I was watching the battles, I was like, you know, I could use this Pokemon instead of the one that they used, and it's far worse. There's no reason to use this Mon over what that Mon had. There's no reason at all. But I'm gonna do it anyway, because that's what I'm here for. I can't Tailwind, but I don't care. They Swords Dance, but it's fine. I don't need the Tailwind. It's nice, but I don't really need it. We do about half. That's perfect. Perfect, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Is 50% to a Zacian. They usually don't run Taunt and Switcheroo, though, so that's fine. I can kind of switch in the Rotom here. It won't like it. Is there a reason to keep Rotom around? It's nice against some stuff, but I also have Celesteela. If I can get up to Trick Room later, we'll be in a pretty good spot. I'm going to continue to go for the Zacian, I think, because I don't really want to give it a chance to do anything, you know? They could protect with it here, but they did just Swords Dance. And I should be able to get rid of it with 2 more. And if I get myself up to like +3 defense, we'll be in a decent spot. Even though I know that they have the Moltres in the back. That's Amoonguss coming in, alright. Would have been nice to Hurricane the Whim this turn, but I guess it's fine. We would have been able to get it off as well because Torn is Focus Sash. So it would have been nice. Does Zacian protect? It does. What if I'd Airstreamed the Whim? What if I just ignored Zacian? What would you have friggin' done? We are, however, going to get this Steel Spike off. Get our Rotom a defense boost, which is really nice. I think I try and Will-O-Wisp the Zacian. They can't Spore my Rotom. They actually can't redirect the Rotom, which means I will potentially be able to... I will Airstream. Amoonguss are usually Koba Berry, so we'll see if I end up going to sleep. However, they can't Rage Powder Rotom because a Grass type. And with that defense boost, I think there's a chance we live a Sacred Sword. We're gonna find out. If we get this burn off, though, we're in quite a good spot. They are +3 right now, though. Big Zacian. What if I had just gone for Hurricane? They switch out. Into Whimsicott. Real quick, I have to take Izzy out for a minute. That play Koba Berry. I don't know about that. I guess so. Like, here's the thing, right? Yeah, you can spore. But, like, your board has no pressure? So, like, are you really doing anything? We get the Will-O-Wisp off. They're probably sporing my Celesteela. Like, let's be honest. It's pretty obvious. No defense boost conceived from Sacred Sword. That's true. That's very true. Would have been nice to get the Airstreams off, but it's fine. They have no pressure right now. They cannot... Like, their Moongus can't do much to my Rotom at all, so... And eventually I'm gonna wake up. Eventually I will wake up. I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp the Amoonguss. I don't think it's doing anything here. I'm gonna Air Slash the Whip. And we'll take it from here. We'll see how many turns in a row I can get hard red, but I am not exactly taking much thought process into this, so I guess it's not surprising that... I really don't understand the Amoonguss switching, though. And I know, like, they had the Koba Berry to eat a Hurricane, but they've now burned it to eat an Airstream for my Celesteela. And then you don't eat the Airstream, and you don't get the Spore off. So... Not really sure. They withdraw Whim. They bring in Dragapult. I'm a Wisp that. What's your Amoonguss doing? They withdraw. Oh, man. Come on, Rotom. Come on, Rotom. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I need you right now. Celesteel's asleep. That's okay. Will-O-Wisp. Making those connections. Let's go, Rotom. Burning up that Zacian. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. Burning the Zacian. I'm gonna go for the Wisp into the Dragapult. There's a chance they Phantom Force, but they're not doing a whole lot if they do. I am going to Flash Cannon the Zacian. I wonder, actually, let's see if we can wake up and protect our Celesteela. Let's take it a turn. Let's take a chill. Take a turn to chill. Oh my goodness. I am knocking my mic all sorts of ways. They do Dynamax the Dragapult. I wasn't sure if they would. Don't understand the double switch, honestly. I don't understand, like, most of the switches my opponent's done. They were pretty easily punished. Like, I know why they switched out Amoonguss, because Amoonguss couldn't do anything. It can't do anything to Rotom. Very nice first turn wake to protect. So Amoonguss switching out made sense. Sacred Sword into Rotom. We eat it. Do they double into the Rotom? It looks like they do. Really bad protection from me. But if we can land this Will-O-Wisp, that's about all Rotom needed to do this game. So if we can land this Willow, we're feeling so good. We saw the Life Orb. We know they can't be Lumberry. Really big burns. Really big burns. Absolutely massive. Rotom, I'm going to protect. There's a good chance they ignore it. Given that it's done pretty much everything that I possibly needed it to do in this game. And then we'll see if I can't Flash Cannon the Zacian. They wasted one of their turns. They're gone. Alrighty. That's going to be all for me in this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Definitely stick around for the next sub-meta Shenanigans, where we go even crazier than Rotom-Mow, if you can believe it. But until then, I'll catch you all later.